Good afternoon. My name is Jenna Tande. I currently live in a small town in Kansas, and I am a nursing home administrator. The leadership style I would say that resonates most with me is servant leadership. Servant leadership comes from the innate desire to serve others. To be a nursing home administrator, you have to be able to have that true desire to help others. To be a nursing home administrator, you have to be there for the right reasons. Otherwise, the challenges seem as if they are unable to be tackled. To me, the point of being a nursing home administrator is truly to serve residents. There are many strengths that come from servant leadership for me. One of the main strengths is the relationships I am able to build with my staff and with my residents. I am there because I want to be and genuinely care about my job, and that comes through with what I'm doing. I'm also able to relate to my staff members. I know where they are coming from. There are some areas I can work on because of my servant leadership. Because I care so deeply about my staff, I sometimes get raked over the coals a bit. People see me as being kind, and they try to take advantage of me. Now, I have grown a lot on this over the 2 years I've been in my current role, but I still care too much sometimes. People tend to trust me when I tell them they need to do something because I'm there for a reason. That is something that I have been extremely appreciative over these last few months, especially. Things change so often, and these changes are often difficult, but they are changes that need to be done. When I tell people we need to make these changes, they understand. I also think my team understands when I personally make changes, that I'm trying to do it for the right reasons. I'm appreciative that my team is always on board with my crazy ideas and will help when I need. My goal for improving as a leader is continuing to get to know my staff on a personal level. I'm about to take on a second facility, and I feel as if one of my greatest strengths at my first facility is that I have great relationships with my staff. I can make work fun even when we're in serious situations. An example of some of the things I have been able to make fun is mask wearing. When we first started wearing masks all the time, we were not great at it, myself included. It was a completely new task and not an easy one at that. To get people to start wearing their masks, I started auditing people throughout the day. At first, that really was not working. So I decided to not just give pass or fails, I made it into a game. Throughout the day, their grade will go up or down depending on how they're doing with their mask wearing. If they're wearing it correctly every time I see them, they get an A. If they're not, they get an F, and their overall grade will go down. At first, we had a lot of Fs, and it was difficult for me to think we would ever get through this mask wearing correctly. This week, however, people started pulling more and more A's. I even caught them telling each other to put their masks on without me even having to say something. I'm beyond proud. Not only are they doing what is required, but they're proud of their improvements, and it created a fun game for all of us to play. They all understand that this is extremely necessary, but it doesn't have to be boring. I'm going to work hard on creating the same atmosphere at my new facility. It won't be easy, because it took me a while to get there at my first facility, but I'm confident that little by little, I will learn people and get to know them just as I did in my first facility.